Today we'll learn how to determine elimination rate constant by sigma minus method. The elimination rate constant can be determined by two methods, that is, one is the rate of excretion method and second is the sigma minus method. By taking the urinary data, we can calculate the elimination rate constant by using this method, sigma minus method. So the equation, write equation dxu by dt is equal to ke x0 e raised to power ke t. Consider it as a equation 1. Now here, by integrating the equation, our equation, integrating above equation 1, you will get the xu is equal to ke x0 divided by ke in bracket 1 minus e raised to power ke t. Consider this equation 2. Now xu is the cumulative amount of drug excreted unchanged in the time t, in the urine at time t. What is the xu? Xu is the cumulative amount of drug excreted unchanged in the urine at time t. As the time goes, as the time increases, it reaches to the approaches to the infinity. At that time, for example, 6 to 7 half life. After 6 to 7 half life, the value of e raised to power minus kt becomes the 0. Then we write the equation as infinity. Xu infinity is equal to ke x0 by ke. So this term will become a 0. We'll consider it as a equation 3. Now next, by using this by adding this equation to this equation, by adding the above this equation. Now if you see this equation and this equation, the value is x to the infinity's value is similar to this value. So we will put this substitution of this equation 3 into 2. The value we get, that is the xu is equal to xu infinity into 1 minus e raised to power t. We consider it as a equation 4. Now multiply this equation with multiply the xu with this bracket, you will get the value infinity minus xu infinity e raised to my power the equation you will get xu is equal to xu infinity minus xu infinity into e raised to power minus ke t. Now in this case, arranging this equation, now you will get xu infinity minus xu is equal to xu infinity e raised to power minus ke t. Equation 6. By multiplying this bracket and rearrangement of this equation, you will get this equation. Now in this case, you will apply the logarithm to this equation. You will get log xu infinity bracket minus xu is equal to log of xu infinity minus ke t you will get this equation. Now finally, you plot the graph to remove the elimination rate constant. So we will plot the graph. Here on y-axis we will take the log of xu infinity minus xu versus time. You will take this, you will use this x log of xu infinity minus xu will be considered for the on the y axis, and time you will take for the x axis, you will take on the x axis. In this case you will get the straight line. The slope of this line will be minus ke divided by 2.303, and the line intercept to the y axis. From this you can remove log of xu infinity. So in this way you can determine the elimination rate constant here. Now in this case it is also called as, this method is also called as, now this term is also called as the amount remaining to be excreted. Amount remaining to be excreted. So this method also called as the amount remaining to be excreted method. So though now in this method, the main disadvantage about this method is that the total urine collection to be done here. The main disadvantage about this method is that in this case you have to collect the number of samples of urine until the carried out until no unchanged drug is present in the urine. So this is the main disadvantage of this method. But in the case of last method we have seen the rate of excretion method. In that the disadvantage of that method was the fluctuation was coming and scattering of data was there. In this case no fluctuation, no scattering, but you have to take the number of samples of urine sample until the no unchanged drug is present in that. So in this way we can calculate the elimination rate.